Alright, what's going on? We're back, another video. It's been a while. I just put one up of an old memory that I found on this camera from 3 years ago from my old Subaru, so that was pretty cool. Today, cleaned this intensely, so pretty happy with that. It's come up real nice. Done the full inside and everything, so that's cool. I've got something to show you. I haven't put any photos or anything anywhere of this, so been a little bit of a secret, but it's pretty cool and I'm pretty excited, so let's do it. I'm going to cover the lens, little peek. Ooh, ooh, have a go at that. Oh my days. Have a go at this cheeky little buzz box. What is it? 1985 Mazda 323. 4-door. How cool. I've got plans. I've got plans for it. How cool. It's such a cool car. The interior, check out the interior. How cool. It's a little bit cruddy. Doesn't smell that bad. I thought it would smell kind of shit, but it smells alright. It's got a little clock. How cool's the dash? Man, I really want to unsticky the steering wheel. Listen to this. Yeah. Put it in the hoist. Oh, crusty hinges. Look, I don't even need a bonnet prop. They're that crusty. The question you've all been dying to know, and you've all been saying to yourself as you watch this, why the hell do I have this car? Well, I want another burnout car. And this is too cool not to. So, an Intech, 4 litres of pure Intech with a little bit of cutting in the firewall. I'll have to either way to fit the trans. I'm going to make a trans tunnel and tail shaft tunnel. If you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I want to see an Intech in there. Pretty keen. I'm pretty keen, so I might start ripping into it this weekend, so that'll be exciting. Is angle grind, the CV, and the CV, so I can then pop it out without taking any of the suspension apart, and then it'll be beautiful. And then all I can do is unbolt a few things and pull the thing out. So there's one. Now we should just be able to pop it out, shouldn't we? I think that's how it works. Let's see, let's jam a tyre lever in there and see if we can pull it out. I wonder if oil will go everywhere. You know, I've actually never pulled a CV out. So, there is a sensor looking thing. Doesn't. Oh! Sorry, Dad. Something to put there. Something to put there. Something to put there. There are no trays in here. Fuck. As if there's no trays in here. That's so annoying. I should have thought about that, shouldn't I? Oh well. Get that in the big jobs, don't you? That's a sway bar. Won't need that. Oh, that's why I wear safety glasses. Alright, I've got it loose. Comes out like that. And that can go in the scrap steel pile for Lincoln. Now, I could pull the one out of here as well, couldn't I? There's lots of things I could do. Cool. I'll pull this one out though, because that's right in the road. Alright, it's all hooked up, ready to go. There might be a few small things to disconnect once I start pulling it up. Would you have a go at that? All right. Would you look at that? Empty engine bay, mostly empty, mostly. I have got the motor out. I have stripped a bunch of crap out of the engine bay, aggressively, I would say, because that's just going straight in the bin. All that harness, I just cut with some cutters. So I'm sorry if anyone out there is looking for parts for an 85 323. I'm sorry. If there's any 323 enthusiasts out there, I'm sorry, because this is probably gonna hurt your soul. This car's gonna get hacked and cut to pieces, all for a good cause. So it's about that time of night, burger and a beer. Alright, it's a new day. The camera died yesterday, so didn't get to film anything after. I did a bit of a long video I'm gonna do into a time lapse, but hopefully that's entertaining. For this morning, the car is pretty well stripped in the front end. It's at a pretty good point. So this morning, I got a broom do a bit of a tidy, do a bit of a tidy in the morning, and then we'll keep cracking on. Once I've done this tidy, I'll show you where we got to. So I might even do a bit of a time lapse for you, something to watch. Alright, that's the motor taken care of. That is out the road. Took some photos, put it on Marketplace. Kind of hope no one buys it. It's a pretty cool little motor, so anyway, there it is. I'll wrap it up with some plastic or a tarp, something to keep it out of the weather, and then yeah, let's crack on to the car. Alright, that's mechanical things done. I could go take the subframes out and get rid of it so it's just a bare cab, but I want it to roll. I want to be able to roll it back into the corner tomorrow. So I'm not going to do that. It just makes it so much easier to move around. I can just push it by hand. It is so light. Look at this. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how light this thing is. You could blow on it and it would roll away. But yeah, that's the engine bay. Nice and bare. Needs a good scrub. Everything is unbolted apart from strut towers and brake booster. I'm leaving the steering rack in for now so I can still push it around easy. Time for the interior. And then, yeah, I've also done a big cleanup. I still got to sweep up again, but I've got rid of my pile of crap, my throw out pile, and I've got my keep pile over here, which is pretty small. It's pretty much headlights, indicators, grille, bumper, bottom section of the bumper, guards. And there's a user Haynes manual. How cool is that? I was really surprised to see that. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's enough yapping again. I'm getting carried away. I've emptied everything out the car. Now I'm gotta pull the dash out. I'm probably gonna start with the rear of the car, pull the back seats and all that crap out. That's gonna be completely bare, so I'm gonna have to make a firewall at the back. So I'm gonna have to pull all this out, make a firewall there with my fuel cell, and then I'm gonna have to put a rad back here somewhere. I'm thinking take out the glass, replace it with perspex, and have the rad sitting here behind the window, and then I'll just get some perspex with like slits and vents cut in it, and then have a fan pushing air through it up and out the car. Could even make some cool vents that go through the windows here into the rad to pull fresh air in instead of ambient air from inside the car. That'd be cool. Could do something like that. Lots of different ideas, but for now I'm just gonna rip it apart and then assess the situation. But I have a rough plan in my head of what I want to do. Alright, what's going on? It's a new day, 8:30 or 9 or something. Yeah, we have a Mazda 323, you're all aware. Alright, enough yapping. I'm gonna start ripping this interior apart. there you have it. That's about as much as I'm gonna get done this weekend. So I'm gonna give it a quick hose and then park it up and then put the bonnet back on. So it's gonna be raining heaps. I don't have a tarp to put over here, and I want to put the bonnet back on to stop water getting in places you don't really want it. So I'm gonna give it a wash, smack the bonnet back on, load the parts in, and call it a day. We'll call it a weekend, really. So look at how light this car is. It's insane. It's wild. How crazy is that? That's it for the weekend. I'm sopping wet. It's raining and the car is... Oh, I'm butt dialing. 667. Oops, turn my phone off. Yeah, the car is at a good point. Pretty much all the way stripped. All that's left is stripped. Steering rack, suspension, front suspension and rear suspension. And that's literally all. I mean, I could go rip doors off and stuff, but no point doing that just yet. But yeah, wicked. That's it for this weekend's filming and video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and pardon me, filming this stuff makes me way more motivated to finish the job. If anyone actually watches this, I don't want to let you down and give up. So makes me hell motivated knowing that. So cheers for watching if you did, much appreciated, and hopefully it's not too long before the next. Oh, I think I forgot to say car's name. Mad-Az, M-A-D-A-Z. It's like Mazda, but Mad-Az. Anyway, yeah, cheers for watching, appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.